Hello, thank you for joining this video. Here we'll explore the banner with text section for your Shopify store. So first of all, we need to go to our theme customizer and then choose the page where we'd like the section to be located. So keep in mind that you can actually add the section to any page that you'd prefer, but for our example, let's stay on the home page here. Next, we need to scroll down here and we need to add our section. So we click on Add Section. Let me just refresh the page. Now we go back to the Add section and we need to add banner with text section. So we click here and we search it here. So we have this banner with text section. So here, as you can see, we don't have any blocks for this section, just click here and we can start customizing it. So first of all, we can rename these tags. We have the label, the heading, and the text itself. So for example, you can use this section to showcase maybe your new collection or new product. So feel free to rename it to whatever you'd prefer. Or you can even remove these tags altogether. So let's now name this, check out the new collection. And here in the text, you can write some information about your new collection or your products or your brand. You can also change, you can make these letters bold. You can also add links. So for example, we can highlight this section of the text. We can click on Insert Link. And then we can choose which link to add. So keep in mind that you can add the external and the internal links. Just keep in mind, for the external links, you need to add them with the HTTP or HTTPS. But if you want to add the internal link, then just simply click here and choose what you'd like to link up. So for example, let's add the collection. So we go to collections and we choose this collection here. We can also opt to open the link in the new window. Just tick here and then click insert. So now, as you can see, we have this link here. So next we have the image desktop. So as you can see, we have this black background, but if you want to, you can add the image here. You just need to go to the image desktop, click select image, and now you can choose any image that you want. So we've added this image here, and you can also add another image for your mobile. So once we add the image in here, let's just add this one. We can switch to the mobile view and we'll see that we have another image on the mobile as opposed to the image on the desktop here. Next, we can also add the borders. So here, as you can see, we have the image border width. So if we increase to 3 pixels, as you can see, we can now see these borders. We can also change the border indent. So we'll just move it closer to the center or wider from the center. So as you can see, these changes, like here, for example, the border is at the border of the image. So this is how you can add these borders. Next, we can enable lazy load. And here we also have the overlay opacity and the overlay color. So as you can see, the image is kind of a little bit dark. It's because we have this overlay opacity. We can decrease it like here. We can add a small amount of this opacity, or you can even make it more darker. For example, like this. We can also change the color of our overlay. Just click here in the overlay color and you can choose any color that you'd prefer. So for example, let's add a color like this. And now, as you can see, we have this overlay color. So next here we have the colors, the background, the text, and the image border color. So these are the image borders. You can just click here and, for example, change the border color like here. We can also change the text color. So right now it's set to white. You can, for example, change it to any color that you'd prefer. We'll just need to give some time for the customizer. So see, we now have another color. And if you don't have any image in your background, then you can also change the background color, because right now, even if we add any changes here, they will not apply because we have the image in here. However, if we go here, we remove our mobile image and we also remove our desktop image. As you can see, we now we'll have just simply the black background. We just need to give the customizer a little bit of time to fully adjust to our changes. Now, as you can see, we get the black background and this aubergine color overlay. So for example, we can change the color. We just need to simply enter the code of the color. So let's go here. And for example, let's add green color code. And now, as you can see, we get this code. You can, of course, choose any that you prefer. We just simply needed to change from here. And now, as you can see, we get this green color. So here is our color with our overlay. We can, of course, even increase the overlay like here. Or we can decrease it back to as it was. So keep in mind that even if you add any changes to the colors in here, but if you still have the image added as your background of this banner with text, then it won't matter because the image overlays over the color, so you will not see any of the changes. So now let's move it back to the image. We'll take a look at how it looks like from the mobile view and from the store. So let me just add the image back here. We then need to save our changes. Give it just a second. Let's now hit the save. Now let's just wait a little bit for the changes to apply. And now, as you can see, we get this image and we can go and view our store. Just click here, then go view, and let's open the store and take a look at this section. And once we're here, let's just scroll down to the bottom of the page. And here we have our section, the banner with text. As you can see, we get the picture, the label, the heading, banner with text, and the content of this banner. So we also have added the link in here, and by clicking, as you can see, we have a collection pop up. And this is it. This is all the instructions on how to set up your banner with text section. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. We're always here to help. And don't forget about our theme manual, where you can also find all of this information in here. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye.